guys, how we doing? My name is Gary, for those who doesn't know me. I'm assuming that you clicked on my channel because either the wordings or the sub preview title says something that you associate with, and hopefully that's Forex trading, right? So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of backstory about me. I started Forex trading around the age of 20. I was 21 years old, right? Then I got off, took a break, and got back on around 25. And then I took a break again and got back on around 28, 29, 30. So I'm 31 now. It took me about 5 years to actually learn the mechanics of the Forex trading market. Now, some of the advice and options I may give you, part of any of that, I'm going on the record here, part of anything that I publish is a suggestion for you to make a investment decision. No way that my videos or content correlates with you opening a Forex account. Now, if you want to learn the educations behind the Forex market, then that's what I'm here for. So, another key thing I want to top off with is that once you learn how to analyze a chart, the rest is all here. So I'm going to go over some of the basic stuff with you today. As you can see, I have a yellow box on the screen here. It says the Forex Trading Basics. That's what this video is about, and that's all we're going to talk about. I'm not going to clutter your mind. I'm not going to give you 18 different stuff going on one day and you're over here trying to piece together what the hell number one is, right? So today I'm going to go over the time sessions and the charting time frames on your charting provider, right? I use TradingView, but for my other accounts, sometimes you can't exactly use TradingView, but TradingView is actually my favorite analysis software, so that's what we're going to be using today. I'm going to go over the basics of the Forex market structure. Now, when I say market structure, I don't mean how the market looks, right? I'm talking the structure of the market sessions. The Forex market is open 24/5, not 24/7, it's 24/5. So like me, if you're in Central Time, the Forex sessions that we'll be focusing on is New York, London, and depending on if you have time in the afternoon, you can actually trade the Asia session. Okay, I'm going to go over some of the basic timing concepts, and hopefully you don't get bottlenecked on this, because this is actually the most basic fundamentals of Forex trading. So if you have a hard time grasping the concepts of the most basic concepts of Forex trading, you will have a very hard time ahead on trying to learn this type of concept and knowledge, right? Get started, shall we? So the London session for Central Time, okay, 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. Now, 2 a.m., 11 a.m. means starts at 2 a.m. midnight all the way until U.S. market session at 11. But here's the kicker, right? New York session starts at 4. The kill zones starts at 4 a.m. to 5 a.m.-ish. The at session is between 7 to 4. So if you take the London session and overlay it, right? You actually see that it overlaps one another. Now, why we care about this so much is because the New York session with the London session overlap is actually the most volatile time for the Forex market. Between the US and the UK or Europe or any other country where they also have their own exchange system, etc., etc., etc. Long story short, Asia is at 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. New York, 7 to 4. 7, and for London, it's 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay? Now, I'm sorry for all the stuttering I've been doing. I don't have script, so I'm just going off what's on my head and my notes over here, so that way I can convey to you more personable without having to have a script. You know, I don't feel robotic. Besides, this is actually my first ever video here on YouTube, so down the road with more practice, I wouldn't be as camera shy. So bear with me, okay? Now there are main sessions. Okay, that's the timing. Sure, you remember the timing. There's 4 sessions. You got New York, London, Asia, and Sydney. During the afternoon time, if you look at the yellow box right there, it says 6 p.m. to 2 a.m. During that time, it's actually the overlap between Asia and Sydney. Oh, also, what you don't want to do is trade a session without an overlap, because your money will literally just be flowing there. It's not going to be doing anything. It's just going to be flowing. Also, you want to on the pair that favor the most. For me, it's actually this one right here, which is GBP USD. This is my favorite pair trade for the Forex market, because it's traded during the New York and London overlap. That's where it has the most highest volatility. This morning's trade I took, the CPE news, it ended within like 25-30 minutes, right, to trade, but my volume was huge, right, because everybody was watching the news and they started pumping it, right? The pairs, like I mentioned, USD only works or had the highest success volume. It's actually during New York and London overlap. I know I just said that, but I want to repeat it just in case some of you didn't get that. The last thing you want to do is to trade GBP USD in the Asia session. Again, this currency only works between Britain and the US. Asia is not even in the picture, so don't ever trade these currencies with USD, okay? Especially USD, Euro USD, okay? Your time zone matters, okay? You to time your trades. For me, on the night before my trade, right, I'm spending the time of analyzing my charts, and I'm actually learning about what's going to happen the next day. So I want to go ahead and plan for it and actually know exactly, okay, this might happen come around this at 7 o'clock in the morning. That way when I get up at 5 o'clock, right, I already have everything in front of me. So this is all I want to talk to you guys about today. This entire series of the basic fundamentals of Forex trading, and then after we get done with this series, we'll move on to more advanced stuff. But I don't want to clutter your mind today. I don't want you learning 10 different things, okay? So just basically everything I've said so far, if you can remember that, you are already a step ahead from your peers. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.